Okay, guys, so today's topic is around the cash flow quadrant made by Robert Kiyosaki, so the author of Rich Dad Poor Dad. So basically, we're going to talk together and just a little chat between us YouTuber. And I want to know, I'm very curious to know which side of the quadrant are you in right now and what are you doing? What are you planning to do in order for you to migrate to, uh, you know, either way, either side of the quadrant, either the right side of the quadrant or the left side of the quadrant. So yeah, I'm just very curious. So just before we start, I would like us to listen a little bit to the audiobook of that book, The Cash Flow Quadrant. So one, two, three, go.
Introduction. Which quadrant are you in? The cash flow quadrant is a way to categorize people based on where their money comes from. Are you financially free? If your life has come to a financial fork in the road, Rich Dad's cash flow quadrant was written for you. If you want to take control of what you do today in order to change your financial destiny, this book will help you chart your course. This is the cash flow quadrant. The letters in each quadrant represent E for employee, S for small business or self-employed, B for big business, 500 employees, I for investor. Each of us resides in at least one of the four sections, quadrants, of the cash flow quadrant. Where we are is determined by where our cash comes from. Many of us are employees who rely on paychecks, while others are self-employed. Employees and self-employed individuals reside on the left side of the cash flow quadrant. The right side is for individuals who receive their cash from businesses they own or investments they own. The cash flow quadrant is an easy way to categorize people based on where their money comes from. Each quadrant within the cash flow quadrant is unique, and the people within each one share common characteristics. The quadrants will show you where you are today and will help you chart a course for where you want to be in the future as you choose your own path to financial freedom. While financial freedom can be found in all four of the quadrants, the skills of a B or I will help you reach your financial goals more quickly. Successful E's need to become successful I's to ensure their financial security during retirement. What did...
Okay. Yes. So this is well said. And yeah. So what's are you planning to do right now? Which side of the quadrant are you? So basically, today's traditional school lack of special training. School doesn't teach us about money management, about financial freedom. What skills do I need, to have in order to reach that stage? I want to be able, to sleep and, I don't to make money while I'm sleeping. Money is still coming. Money is working for me instead of me working hard for money. Yeah, that's my point of view here. So yeah, basically, yes. So, and also the economy of a country is divided in this four quadrant here. So if you are an E like me, we are working for somebody else, and we are working very hard every day, and we are saving a little bit money, for retirement. Guess what? The day when we are going to reach 60 or 65, the retirement will start knocking at our door, and guess what? All the money I have saved for my retirement is not enough because at that point of time, life will become more expensive. The rents will increase, groceries, everything will be expensive. So this money I have said will not be enough for me and for my family. That's yeah, that's how I see the east side where we are working for somebody else. So let's see the S side. So the S side, yes, that's great. You have your own job, you're working for yourself. You are you are your own boss. That's good. But guess what? The day where this guy is sick, doesn't get paid. So he's forced to work every day, Monday to Sunday, in order to have a consistent income. See? When we look at the right side of the quadrant, here, the B and the I. So basically, the B, those guys have multiple business, multiple systems that is generating a consistent income for them. They don't have to work for money. Money is working for them. They hire people to work for them. They have time to go on vacation, to do whatever they want. They have this freedom, you see. And the I here are investors. They invest in any kind of things that will generate them income as well. So guys, yeah, so I would like to know which side of the quadrant do you want to be? Which side of the quadrant? It's time for us to start thinking, which type of skills do we need? Do I need to take, some another course, another class that will, give me some skills, that I need in order to migrate to this side of the quadrant. For example, school doesn't teach us investment, how to invest. So do you know how to invest? Do you know how investment works? Yeah, so that are skills we need to understand the language. Yeah, as soon as we understand the language, as soon as we know how it works, so it's going to be good. So let's see one particular case where someone who's working as E is trying to migrate to come here to be self-employed. So yeah, that's a very good idea. But as soon as he's here, he has also to think, right? To think about how to migrate to create his multi-system business. There is people who, like, they have a lot of Amazon FBA systems that are generating money for them. There are people who have a lot of companies that creating, consistent income for them. So yeah, so thank you very much, guys, for being with me right now, and I would like to hear from you guys. I would like to know what I mean, which area are you in? Are you guys in the left side of the quadrant or the right side of the quadrant? Which area are you in? So if you guys are in this area, which is the left side, what are you planning to do? What are you planning to do in order to move to the right side? So thank you very much, guys, for your time, and I hope that as today you have a little bit an overview on how economy is organized in the world, in the country, and how we are all players. We are all players in those quadrants, and it's time for us now to have the mindset necessary to move to the right side of the quadrant. That's actually the way I'm saying things, and I would like to know how you guys are thinking things. So thank you very much for your time, and see you next weekend. Ciao.